love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you. Oh, my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. Let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ears. Look, I don't know. That's the first song that came to my head when I was getting ready to make this video. And all I kept hearing was, let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ears. You know, I feel like I need to make this video in reference to, like, none of this is pre-made up. I'm not gonna sit here and think about all the time what it is that I need to make a video about. I just have to do it and welcome and worship the Holy Spirit in, so he can give what it is that, he will allow me to be, a mouthpiece for him in reference to bring the message that I need to bring in regards to what I need to, you know, convey to whoever this video comes across. And I'm Lexi, and that's all it takes. So I am hoping that everybody is in a very grateful, thankful mood, just for life, and what was coming to my mind starting this video is, just allowing your gratefulness to work for you, allowing your praise to work for you. See, I'm just gonna go with the flow, okay? In regards to these videos. Let your praise work for you. We worry so much about the things that we want in life and that we want to happen and to come to fruition for us in our life. But sometimes have to be reminded that our praise is what gets us there. Our praise is what allows the breakthroughs to come. Our praise is what breaks any, spiritual warfare. Our praise is what allows, God to intervene into our life and allow, everything that needs to come in to come in. And I you know, I feel like I have the best personal relationship times with God when I'm alone, mainly when I'm in my car. And maybe that's why I have to do these videos in my car, because I always have moments where I just want to just praise and worship him. And I'm like boohoo crying in my car, having a whole moment, a whole, like, sometimes I've been had to pull over somewhere because I got so much tears in my eyes of joy and just of praise, that I just have to be like, all right, I'm finna pull over because I got to allow the Holy Spirit to work through me in this moment. But it is a blessing to be able to have a life with God in it. Like, I feel like the worst space to be in would be living in a time space reality without God. Count me out. I would not want to do that. And I want this video in some way to be empowering and to give you a message, because what came to me earlier, and it keeps trying to come to my brain, so I'm gonna just go there. But is understanding how you can allow your gratefulness to work for you, and knowing that not God only not listens to the words that come out your mouth, but he also listens to the vibrations of your heart. Because if you ran across that quote, or across that quote that said, the devil hears what you say, but God hears your thoughts. Only God hears your thoughts. And that should tell you a lot when it comes to prayer. Let the vibrations of your heart speak for you. Let that and whatever needs to be said speak for you, feel more of what it is that you want than actually saying it out loud, and believing and trusting that God will do that for you. But being able to feel it is a step closer to you experiencing what it is that you want to experience. That's why people focus so much on meditation. That's why people focus so much on visualization, to help, get into a space to where, they can open up their hearts and their minds, and put it in a place to where they can allow the manifestations of their desires to come into their life, because God is the one who put those desires there. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like God is the one that put those desires there. And some of them are worldly. If they're worldly, they're not of him. But I'm saying like ones that are beneficial to, just your walk in life, and make room for your gift, and like, your kingdom duties. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. And I'm just here to just relay that message and just allow you to know, like, if you want to test yourself and test, your the and test the power that you have, flowing from God into you, and seeing where you are with that, you should start by allowing all those emotions, allowing all of what you're going through, allowing all your love, your hurt, give it your all, because you really can't come half stepping. Like, you can't trick God into you. But I am grateful, but I do feel this way. But I did feel this way when I prayed that prayer, and I did feel this way. No, like, you really have to put your heart and your mind in that space in order to be grateful, because oh, it's like this feeling. It's like, oh my God, like, gratefulness is the best. Like, oh my God, it is like the best. It's like the key. It's like the key. It's like, imagine you saying a prayer of something that you want, right? Or let alone just talking to God, because it ain't always just prayer. We should be deeper than that. We should just be able to invite God in conversations throughout the day. It shouldn't always have to be a prayer. Your life should be a prayer, you know? So, and just using that to, like, invite God in, and in those moments in your life, or whatever moment that it is, and just like allowing the gratefulness in your heart, like, wholeheartedly. Like, it should be to a point. Y'all know how I feel to feel grateful. And if you don't, practice on what that would feel like for you. Like, emotionally try to get yourself in that state, and practice what that would feel like, because that's allowing that type of, feeling to come into your life. We always are looking for external sources to allow these things to come in, when God is saying, do it yourself. The change happens inside, right? Go watch the first video. The change happens inside, right? So you have to practice these type of vibrations and these type of, feelings, on your own, and see what that would feel like, and know that you can get that type of feeling from within yourself without any external validation from anything. Everybody is always looking for, well, they didn't make me happy, and this should have made me happy, and that. Look, your happiness comes from inside of you. Happiness is a choice. You have to choose to be happy, just like how you have to choose to be grateful. So it's like, yes, this walk, it does take work. It does take work. It's not like something that'll just pop up and up. I got it. Like, no, like, you have to practice these things, put it in your life, just kind of like when people go to therapy, they talk about going to therapy, but you can go to therapy and tell a lot and nothing gets done in your life. No change is made. Like, no resources are had, no tools were gained for you to be able to create a mindset and help them help you to create a mindset that can better help your situation in your life, because you went in not even being open. You went in not even being honest. So it's just like, no, like, therapy is something, it's a lifestyle. It's something that you choose to do. It's not something that you go to. So it's different, and I'm very much so a do-it-yourself girl. Hope y'all like my braids. I like them. They're cute. Anyway, yes, it was a do-it-yourself type moment. 13 hours. Anyway, but no, like for real, like it is a blessing to just sit here and be able to just think about all the things that you can be grateful for. Stop spending all of our time being worried, stressed, and resenting situations and people and all that. Like, just show love. And me, one thing I know about me, if I loved you and I told you I love you, I love you, and that's period. Like, that's it. Like, there's no I take that back, there's no I want that back, there's no I wasted my time, let me whatever. There's none of that, not with me, because what I give, I give, and I mean that wholeheartedly, and it just is what it is. And um there's nothing, I would never want to take love back. I understand sometimes that I'm here to allow the love that I have to, show people like, hey, this type of love is true. This type of love is out here. And that's it's a great feeling. It's a good thing. Like, and I'm very appreciative and I'm grateful for being someone who can, I feel my emotions coming. I'm grateful to be the type of person that can people can experience that with me, and through me, no matter like the outcome or without expecting anything back. It's just really like just showing up for people, and not making it all the time about me. Sometimes your gift has to make room for you. So sometimes your gift and what it is that you were meant to come into these people's lives, um, it's for a reason, and it's for a bigger reason most of the time than what it is that you think it's there for you for. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing to feel that way, and it's a blessing to be able to even experience that, and know that even if the situation, even if you didn't get anything out of the situation, just know, energy is always going to be reciprocated some type of way. Like, God is going to give it back to you, like your love. Never think that your love is in vain. Never think that, anything that you go through is in vain, because it's not. Like, God is going to give that back to you. That's why the Bible say you reap what you sow. So, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for you finding this channel. I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving, because it's around that time. And even if you watch this video before, after, whenever, I hope that life is Thanksgiving to you. I hope you're thankful for what's been given to you. I hope you're just thankful for life in general. It's so many things that, can get in the way of us feeling like, we have something to be grateful about. And if you wake up every day, that's something to be grateful for. If you breathing, that's something to be grateful for. If you can walk and talk and be in your right mind and still use all your limbs, or let alone, even if you can't use all your limbs, still just be able to get up and have some sense of mobility, even if it's just moving your eyes around, because everybody ain't got it like that. It's just so much stuff to be grateful for. And I hope that you all can use this time to think about what it is that you're grateful for. And while you're doing that, use that source of light within yourself that God has gifted you with. Use that gratefulness to help fuel your life, help fuel your passion, help fuel your purpose, help fuel like whatever it is that you're trying to create, even if it is just going out and becoming the best you can be for yourself, because you have to want to do it for yourself before you can show up for anybody else. And that's when you do show up for yourself, and you do feel like what it feels like to be who it is that you need to be for yourself. Be that person who can encourage yourself in times where you need encouraging, you feel like you have nobody to call. Learn how to be your best friend. Learn how to be your best friend, your own best friend sometimes. And because it's so easy to sit here and be there for our friends and be the one that can uplift them in conversation and words of encouragement, words of affirmation as love language or whatever. It's so easy to do that for others, but sometimes it's hard to do it for yourself. But look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. I'm gonna look at myself right now. Look at your, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, hey, you are beautiful. You got it going on. And even in the times where you want to give up, you keep going and you keep pushing forward and you keep not giving up. And you know that there's so much more better out here, and there's so much more bigger out here waiting for you. It's calling for you. You don't have to sit here and chase your destiny, because your destiny is chasing you. Your gifts are making room for you and putting you in places where you need to be put in. All the access of information and resources, as far as like the connections that you need in your life, those connections you already have available to you right now. You are not lacking anything. You have everything that you need right now in this moment. Every contact you need to get done what it is that you need to get done right now in this moment. You will have such a great life waiting for you. And it's starting now. It's starting now. I love y'all. Y'all go have a great day. Go get dolled up. Go do a little something for yourself, little self-love, little something going on. You feel me? All right. But I love y'all. And remember, I'm Lexi and I'm here for you. Bye.